Okay, now I'm ready. Let me create the event handlers for my 9 buttons. So I'm going to do that in a logical fashion by doing the first row, then the middle row, and then the second row. So I'm going to double click on each of the buttons, going one row at a time to create the blank event handlers. Okay, so now when someone clicks on a button, the way I'm going to have my game set up is it's going to check to see whose turn it is, and then based on whose turn it is, it's going to either put an X or an O in the button, and then it's going to disable the button afterwards so that the user can't click on it again. So in I'll just do one of them, then I'll copy and paste down into the other ones and make a few changes to some of the characters to reflect what button we're talking about. But I know we're going to, the first thing is we're going to need an event handler that's going, or an if statement that's going to check to see whose turn it is. So I'm going to say if str whose turn it is equals and then x, what do I want to do in that case? I want to set the text property of the button to be uh, uh, x. Okay, so then if it wasn't x's turn, obviously it had to have been o's turn. So I'm going to use an else statement, or an else, add that to part of my if statement. And then the other alternative would be it's O's turn. So in which case O clicked on it and we put an O as the text property of the button. Okay, then as soon as one of the buttons has been clicked on, we want to disable it so that no one else can click on it again until the game is over. So I'm going to set the enabled property of the button to be false. That's how you disable a button. And then I'm going to copy and paste those lines of code into all of the other button event handlers, and then I'm just going to modify which button we're talking about so that the code relevant to a specific button references that button. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I think I forgot the last line. Let's see, so this is 0, 2, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 2. And then lastly we have 2, 1 and 2, 2. Okay, so now let me try running the game. Well, actually, before I do that, I want to take care of changing whose turn it is. So in the next screencast, I will go over how you change set it from being X's turn to O's turn and vice versa.